What's going on, YouTube? We're back today with another sports talk episode. And in today's episode, we will be talking about the Super Bowl. My Super Bowl prediction, Marshawn Lynch, Tiger Woods, the Caps, and the Wizards. But first, we're going to start out with the big game, the Patriots versus the Seahawks, where the Patriots are favored by 1 point currently. The line started at 2.5, I do believe, when the odds first came out. It was 2.5 for favored by the Seahawks were favored by 2.5. That's come down to actually it's gone all the way down and has gone to the Patriots side. Are favored by 1 point right now. And to me, I believe the Patriots are the better team. They have a better all-around roster. The offense is better. Defense, a little bit worse, but it's not that bad. It's not a bad defense. Darrelle Revis, Browner. And they go up. They're not going to go up any good wide receivers. They got Baldwin and Kearse. That's it. Wide receiver-wise, they're not even really good one guys. There would be a 3 or 4 on any other team in the NFL. So they don't have a true number one guy. Percy Harvin's gone. Golden Tate's gone. All their offenses will be Russell Wilson and Marshawn Lynch. That's all they have. Other than that, yeah, they got Wilson, their tight end. I think that's his name. I don't know. I think it's Luke Wilson. Is the Seahawks tight end. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Yeah, it is. Luke Wilson was right. Is their tight end. Other than that, they don't really have that great of an offense other than Marshawn Lynch and Russell Wilson. Their defense is good, but Tom Brady is, I think, with Earl Thomas hurt, Sherman hurt, if they get beaten, banged up during the game, that's going to kill their defense. And Tom Brady's going to shred them if that happens. And I don't think Seattle's offense can keep up with New England's offense. So I believe New England will win this game by more than 1 point. I think they're going to win at least by 7. At least by 7, New England's going to win this game. They look like they have a better offense. Their defense is about the same. And I feel that not having good wide receivers is going to hurt Seattle. If you stick 8 men in the box, stop the run, Seattle's not going to do much. You got a shut down corner on one side, and all Brown has to do is cover either Kearse or Baldwin, who aren't the greatest receivers already. So I believe the Patriots will win this game by at least 7 points. I don't think it's going to be as close as everyone think it's going to be. All right. Now let's talk about Marshawn Lynch not talking to the media. I got into this last time where I said he shouldn't talk to the media. Once again, this week he said, on media day he came and said, I'm only here because I'm here so I don't get fined. And then the next day he said, you know why I'm here. He answered all the questions with those 2 answers, which I think is fine. You shouldn't have to talk to the media if you don't want to. He did the 5 minutes or 4.5 minutes, whatever it is he needed to do. And he didn't say you have to give great answers. I don't even think he should have to talk to the media if he doesn't want to. There's 52 other people that they can talk to, not including the coaching staff. So, the guy doesn't want to talk to the media, don't make him talk to the media. Alright, let's talk about Tiger Woods. Shot an 82 today, which in 13 over for the tournament, I believe. I know he shot an 82 today and missed the cut. He played bad. He can't chip whatsoever. His chipping's gone. It's just a mental thing. And all that is just work it out. This guy just keep playing and work it out until it comes back to him. That's the only real problem he has. His driving's gotten better. He can drive the ball further now. His putting's still not the great. His short game. He just has to work on his short game. If he gets his short game fixed by the Masters, he'll be good. But if he doesn't get that short game fixed, it's going to be terrible and probably another season down the drain if he can't get the short game fixed. Alright, now let's talk about the Caps first. Don't talk about the Caps first, usually. Let's do that. They came off a big win. When was it? What night was it? Against the Penguins. I think it was Wednesday night against the Penguins. Yeah, 4-0. They lost Tuesday against the Columbus Blue Jackets. 4-3. Goaltending wasn't the best that game, but they lost. Whatever. Then Holtby came back next night, pitched a shutout. Good for him. Well, didn't pitch a shutout, but didn't give up any goals. Had a shutout, and they looked good that game. 4-0. Mike Green had a goal. Ov had 2 goals, and Eric Fehr had another goal. Eric Fehr looked really good that night. And the Caps keep on playing like they did against the Penguins. It'll be a good team and will easily make the playoffs, but they gotta have that same sense of urgency every game and play like that for the rest of the season. And not play like they did on Tuesday, give up a bunch of goals. Or like they did before with that losing streak, just play like that, giving up so many goals. Give up 1, 2 goals, 0 goals, you'll be good. But giving up 3, 4, 5 it's what we had last year and they were bad. Oh no, they do play tomorrow. They play back-to-back nights. Tomorrow at 1, then Sunday at 1 against the Canadiens and the Blues. They got 2 tough games coming up. The Canadiens have 65 points. And what are the Blues? The Blues are a good team too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Blues have 66 points. So 2 tough games, one at the VC and the Blues is at the VC. Canadiens are in Montreal. 2 tough games, both at 1 o'clock. Believe they're both on Comcast, Sportsnet. So those are going to be 2 interesting games starting really early. Gives you something to watch before the Super Bowl on Sunday, and tomorrow gives you something to watch again early before the Wizards game. Yeah, before the Wizards game comes on, you can watch Caps. So if they play like they did on Wednesday night, they can go far in the playoffs, win some games, and be right there at the end of the season, unlike last year. Alright, now let's talk about the Wizards, who just have looked terrible the last 2 games. LA, they won, but they started out terrible in the first half. They were down by a lot at halftime. They're down by 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 at halftime against a bad Lakers team. But they did come back in the second half. The first quarter they gave up 31 points to a Kobe-less Lakers team. No Kobe. They gave up 31 points. Second half, they played great. First half, not so much. They need to work on that first half game because against Phoenix the next night, they didn't play great either. So they got to fix play great 4 quarters of defense. Offense, they did all right. Not the greatest offense, but enough to win the game. But they got to start out better. They can't. Against good teams, you can't start off bad. You can't start off bad. You'll lose. Like they did against Phoenix. Phoenix is a good team. They lost. How much did they lose by the next night against Phoenix? Go away, loading screen. They lost 106-98 the next night against Phoenix, which was ugly. Ugly. That game was just as bad. They got After the first quarter, they were down by 12. Halftime, they were down by 17, I think. I think it was 17. I don't remember. They came back. They did come back once again in the second half, but they gave up 29 points in the first, 27 in the second, 24 in the third. They were better in the second half once again, but they only scored 17 in the first quarter to Phoenix's 29. 22 in the second, oh yeah, it's not bad. 27 in the third, great. 32 in the fourth, great. Fantastic. They just gotta play like they have in the second half the whole entire game, and they would be easy wins. This would have been a close one against the Suns, but they would have won the game. Against the Lakers, they would have blown them out. But they only have one game this weekend, and it's tomorrow night against Toronto, which is a big game. They haven't beat... I don't think they beat Toronto in the regular... Have they? Oh, they haven't played the greatest when they play Toronto. It's going to be at the Verizon Center tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Comcast, Sportsnet. Toronto's a game ahead of the Wiz right now. So it's a big game in the Eastern Conference. Hopefully they win. Then going on down, I'll talk about that next time. But they gotta play a full game. They can't just play a half. They gotta play start to finish. The whole 48 minutes, I think it is. 12, 36, 48. Yeah, 48 minutes. They gotta play the full 48 minutes and not take breaks. They gotta go all play strong, best they can the whole 48 minutes. Play an actual full game and take good shots. Limit the turnovers and then go out and actually win. They got Toronto, Charlotte coming up, Atlanta, which is a tough game. Another Charlotte, Brooklyn, Orlando, Toronto, Cleveland, Detroit, Golden State, Minnesota, Philly, and Detroit to wrap up February. So they got a couple of tough games sprinkled in there. The Atlanta game, circle that. Toronto game, the 2 Toronto games, Cleveland and Golden State. Those are going to be tough games, but all the other ones, not so much. Very, very winnable. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. That should be pretty easy for them. The other ones are winnable, but they got to play a full 4 quarters. They can't only play a half. They got to play all 4. And that's going to do it for this episode, guys, of Sports Talk. As I have made my prediction for the Super Bowl. What am I in the playoffs now? 4, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-1 right now in the playoffs? Is that right? Wild card week was 4. Divisional was 3, so that's 7. No, 9. 9-1. Yep, 9-1. Right now in the playoffs, looking to go 10-1 for the entire NFL playoffs. Hopefully, I get this game right to go 10-1, and that's gonna do it for this episode of Sports Talk Live. Sports Talk Live. Sports Talk. Sports Talk Live is a Comcast Sportsnet show. All right, Sports Talk, and I'm gonna be out till next time. Do work.